What is going on, friends? Welcome back to the channel. We got half of the car unwrapped yesterday. Let's go ahead and finish up ripping off all this wrap and see how she looks underneath. The car is completely unwrapped. I swear unwrapping a car takes longer than wrapping the damn thing. It's now the next day. Here's what we found out. Like I thought, the entire kit is unpainted. So rear bumper, front bumper, skirts, fenders, and then the trunk. I was hyped on the trunk. I started peeling it off right here, peeling off the wrap, and I'm like, damn, this is gonna look so sick on Jared's car. And then I get to here and all of the clear coat comes with the wrap and some base coat here too. This trunk is an authentic Duluck trunk. Check this out. Pretty sure they're quite expensive. It's carbon fiber, okay? As you can see here, they left a carbon strip on it. This would have been so sick on Rose, but being that the paint's destroyed, what I'm thinking is I'm gonna sand all of the paint off, spend like 4 years trying to sand all the paint off. Hopefully you re-clear it and leave the entire thing carbon fiber. That would be ideal. And I'm pretty, like, correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section, but based off that right there, Duluck, that little sticker there, I'm pretty sure it's an authentic Duluck trunk, which is kind of cool. So I'm actually not gonna move on with any more body work. The car can stay like 3 or 4 different colors for now. What I want to do is get a new clutch in the car. The clutch that's in here, I have no idea. I think it's a comp multi-disc or something. I hate it. It chatters so bad. It does grab nice and like holds the power just fine. This car makes about 550 wheel with this turbo kit, but it chatters and drives like ass. So we're gonna be putting a new clutch in it today. I do need to get it up on the lift. Well, the clutch hasn't came in, so I don't know if we're gonna get in, but I need to get this car on the lift, pull the hatch off, and we can go ahead and pop the tranny out. The initial plan was to pull the whole drivetrain like I always do, but there's nothing else I'm fixing on the car. The only thing that I want to fix drivetrain related is the clutch. There's no engine oil leaks. The car is very, very solid other than that. So I'm just gonna pull the trans and yeah, we can slap a new ACT in this thing, and I'm stoked for it because it's gonna drive so nice. I usually get this party started off by disconnecting everything up top, but today we're gonna do it backwards, just for fun. So underneath the car, both front wheels and tires are coming off. This CV axle is coming out, CV axle stub that goes into the trans and into the T-case through the middle of the trans. That has to come out or the trans will not come out. And we need to go ahead and drain the gear oil out of the trans. Well, ain't that something? Somebody way overfilled the trans. So what you're supposed to do is you're gonna fill it up. I always go from the top. You pull that plug out that I just pulled and you let it drain until it stops draining out. That's how you have the proper oil level height on a GSR trans. And as you can see, this is way over full. So we've made some good progress. I have the CV axle hanging. I don't pull this one out just so we don't have to drain the T-case fluid. Actually, I'll probably have to pull this axle either way because as you can see, it's got a hole in it. So it needs to be rebuilt. I'm just gonna go ahead and pull it out right now. But anyway, next up, we need to disconnect the T-case from the trans. 3 bolts up top, all pain in the ass to get to. 3 bolts on the bottom, which are easy to get to. Easiest way to get to the ones on the top. They're all a 14 mil head. So what I do is a series of tools. Grab a 14 mil 3/8. You're gonna want a couple of 3/8 extensions, preferably ones that allow some movement in the socket. So let's grab that, and let's grab a long one. Those 2 there, and then a big ass 3/8 bar. And that's what you need to get to the ones on top. And I go from this side in the fender well area, right above the T-case, underneath the turbo. And yeah, it's hard to explain. You just gotta look at it and figure it out because no matter what I say, it's still hard. I just found something that could literally burn this car down in 10 seconds. See the downpipe? See that black line right there? That is power steering line. That is so sketchy. It's so easy just to move them out of the way. Watch this. Take it and you zip tie it to the side over here and now you have 4 inches. Huh, yep, that is sketchy. This son of a bitch could have burned down easily. All right, we are up top now. So I went ahead, pulled off the intake pulled off the intake, pulled off the lower intercooler pipe. We have 2 wiring connectors here. Gotta pull those off. We gotta pull off this slave, and I have no freaking clue what is going on here. I've never seen anything like this in my life. Not sure if that's part of a clutch kit or if that's some custom fab shit. So yeah, kind of weird, but hopefully we can still make that slave work. But we do gotta pull off the slave, disconnect the throwout bearing clip. We have the shifter linkage or the shifter cables to pull off. So there's just some circlips here and then 3 bolts for the shifter cable bracket. And then from there we have rear trans mount, which is way buried back there. It's a 14 mil head. And then a few bell housing bolts and the trans is coming out. And I guess this mount right here, don't forget that. So as of right now, we have the 1 trans mount on, and that is all that's left to remove. Now to pull the trans and make it a whole lot easier, it is nice to drop the subframe down. So the 2 main bolts on this side are gonna come all the way out. Of course, there's that 12 mil back there. So that is on the driver's side, the transmission side. Those subframe bolts are coming all the way out. Now on this side, we're just gonna loosen the bolts just enough so the subframe can just tilt down like that. So this is about how much space you're after to make it much easier to pull the trans. So now we're gonna lower the car down on the ground, throw a jack under the trans, pull off the trans mount up top, including the studs. Also make sure you pull off this pitch stop mount right here. That'll make life so much easier and the trans will be on the ground. Well, friends, it is a comp clutch. Let's go ahead and pull it off the car, see how much life is left on this thing. I'm guessing it's quite new. It held power just fine. Well, boys, here is the clutch. Got a little surprise for my Evo 10 boys, all right? It's a nice, expensive clutch. There is, of course, some wear, but there is still some life left on it. Being that I don't need the clutch, of course, we're gonna go with an ACT in this car, a nice daily driver-friendly ACT. I don't need the clutch. I'm gonna give it away to one of you guys. First person that DMs me that wants this clutch, all you gotta do is pay shipping, so it can be anywhere in the world. You can be in freaking Australia. Pay shipping on this probably $1,500 clutch, and you can throw it in your Evo 10. Like I said, there is some wear and tear on it, but there's still some life. So if you're in a pinch, if you're in a bind, if you just don't want to spend the money on a clutch that's gonna hold good power, hit me up. You can have it for free plus shipping, okay? Good deal, that's a real good deal. Well, here's the car. Kind of feels like I'm parting this thing out. It looks ridiculous now with no wrap on it, no trans. The only reason I was ever gonna pull out the entire drivetrain and subframe and whatnot is to just go through and clean everything. But doing it this route, so much faster just to swap out the clutch. If you don't film anything like I do, it takes about an hour if you've done it a few times. And to pull the whole entire drivetrain, of course, you have to deal with much more fluids, antifreeze, AYC, power steering, all that stuff. So it takes a while. Also, by the way, this is a push style clutch, the one that I just pulled out that I'm giving away. So I'll include this little bracket that you need that comp sends you when you buy this clutch. So here's the plan. The clutch is still not here, so of course we cannot put the car back together yet. I'm gonna go to the gym, and then if the clutch still isn't here, then we can go do something else. Every time you need a part to complete a build, shipping companies take their sweet ass time. Ain't that right, Coda? So, with that being said, we're gonna go to the lake and take out the boat. I might do a Q&A tonight. I think I'm gonna ask you guys to ask me questions on Instagram and do like a tipsy Q&A. I'm gonna drink some beer. That sounds fun. Just made it up to the Stabbin' Cabin. Bobby's here somewhere. Hi. Should go rip the boat? Okay, so we made it out here. Hello, Bobby.
Hi.
What's going on? Hopefully you guys can hear me on my shitty GoPro. Cracking a cold one for the boys. And I asked you boys on Instagram to ask me some questions. You ask me the questions, I give you the answers. I usually don't drink seltzers. I'm not a huge seltzer guy, you know. I'm more of a sparkling water with vodka type of guy. So Bobby has the camera and she's got the questions. She's gonna ask me questions and I'm gonna give you the quickest possible answer. Hopefully 10 seconds or less. All right, Bob, let's hear it. It's supposed to be a tipsy Q&A, but I've only had a sip of a brew.
What does pro-freedom mean to you?
What does pro-freedom mean? It means you're free to do whatever the fuck you want to do without some bullshit ass government telling you to do this or that. So if anyone in the government's watching this, suck my dick.
Okay. Thoughts on the new WRX?
Trash.
Trash and more trash?
Trash has potential. Shout outs to Aeroflow Dynamics and IAG for building some beautiful 2022s.
Have you ever thought about building an MK5 Supra?
Yes.
More than just that?
That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay, that's all the questions for now. We need you more drunk. Sorry.
If I drink too much beer, I don't have to stay a while. What if my clutch shows up?
My dad wants us to stay the night.
What?
Yeah.
Only if I get laid.
By me?
No, your dad.
Wow, you look kind of cute. You could drive that jet ski. I love me a jet skier. Do a burnout. Oh, I like this question.
I'm now 1.5 meters deep.
And your shoulders look good.
Do they? I just
And your
worked out.
chest. Ooh.
I got big fat titties.
Okay.
What's up?
The most important question of them all.
Ooh.
You better have a good answer for this.
Spicy unit.
Buddy, when you gonna marry this woman?
Ooh, spicy question. Let's be real. I'm gonna say
You should just say never.
You want me to say that?
No.
You never want to get married, motherfucker?
Mm.
Question, if I proposed to you right now, what would you say?
I can't. That's not fair.
We'll be married, I'm going to say, within the century. No,
God
hear
damn.
me out. Dude, hear me out. I'm also trying to become a better speaker, so I need to really focus on how I say words and like how I'm
Presenting yourself.
presenting myself. I have to think more instead of saying like and and because that shit's fucking whack. So I ain't gonna say that anymore. If I'm being real, Bobby and I both like we want to get married right now, but we also don't because we're so focused. Like I'm so focused on growing Vossen as a clothing brand and growing my YouTube channel and just I have fucking goals that are bigger than the goddamn sun, like top, like higher, right? And I'm really trying to get those, and I know Bobby does too. So we don't really give a shit about like marriage right now. Like obviously neither of us are gonna part ways or do any of that shit. As far as I'm concerned, maybe she feels differently. I don't know. What's up?
No, you said it pretty well. It's just not our main focus right now.
I feel it.
Yeah.
If I get married, it's for tax write-offs anyway.
There's a lot of those questions in here.
All right, next question.
Do you want a naughty one or
A naughty? Sure, fuck it.
big juicy question? You a booty eater or not?
My parents are watching this shit.
Okay.
I don't know what a booty is, mom and dad, if you're watching. You can throw in some car ones here and there.
Okay, what would you say is your obtainable dream but a big end goal?
Is this car related or just like life in general?
Life.
Oh shit. I don't really see any goal as too big, honestly, especially as of recent, because like where I'm at right now, when I like actually step back and think about how I thought about life when I was say 15 years old and I'm about to be 28, this might sound cocky or whatever, douchey, I don't give a fuck. It's just reality. I've like done a lot of shit, right?
Yeah.
Is that douchey?
No.
Okay, I don't give a fuck. It is. So I would say, like the end goal, of course, is to grow Vossen. I want Vossen to be $1 billion brand. That's like a pretty massive goal, $1 billion brand. Car related, I want to be in a position, a channel that I've been watching a lot recently, and that it just blows my mind. Like I'm like, how do you achieve this? Like these cars, is the Hamilton collection. I think the dude owns like MAP and Fitment Industries, and he owns like a ton of like massive brands, and the dude just buys any car, which is so cool. And I'm like, I gotta get there. So
Okay. good
that
job.
that's my answer. Just true financial freedom. You can buy Paganis on the daily.
Is it okay to ask what's wrong with your chest skin? I'm concerned.
Chest skin? What's wrong with it?
Nothing. It's just you have moles.
So I
Freckles.
got burnt really, really bad in Mexico about 2 years ago, right?
Yeah.
And like if I can find the picture, I'm gonna throw it on the screen. And beware, my ass cheeks are hanging out. I got so damn burnt, and what was that thing called where like
You had like itchy skin.
Devil's itch or hell's itch?
Something like that.
to where I didn't sleep for like 3 days straight, and it was fucking miserable. And as soon as the burn went away, all these freckles came, or like moles came here. So
Yep. Favorite beer?
favorite beer, ooh, it depends on the occasion. It really does. But favorite overall
I
beer.
could name it.
What?
You like Corona.
Yeah,
It's an easy one.
but I like Corona because if I don't give a shit about calories or none of that, or like getting too drunk, I would say like a big juicy IPA. It's just hitting the spot. Or even a Blue Moon. But I drink a lot of Corona Light because it's just so tasty. Slap a lime in the hoe, and you drink it, it just hits the spot.
What's your biggest regret?
I don't have many, honestly. I would say a big regret of mine is it's not even a regret. I was gonna say not being able to be my true self earlier on in life, but then that's also like
A learning curve.
a learning thing, and it's
Probably.
got me to where I am now.
You probably would just be like starting earlier, right?
But still, even that,
Yeah.
I started my own business when I was like literally fucking 13 years old. Starting YouTube earlier, yeah. I don't have many regrets. Maybe dating Bobby sooner in life would be cool. not fucking around with all these dumbass hoes. If any of the hoes, the ex-hoes are watching this, suck my dick. Because y'all hoes.
How'd you hurt your knee years ago?
I still hurt my knees all the time.
Every single day.
I like to run a lot. I've been a big. No, this one's good. This is my new one.
No, I know, but that's what they want to know.
I didn't do anything in like particular or anything specific to hurt my knee. What actually happened was I think I was born with a lot of weird shit, honestly. Because this knee, the patella, which is the kneecap, always popped out of place and it always rolled to the left. And there was nothing that like I did to make it fucking do that, but it just kept happening. I think it happened maybe a total of like 40 to 50 times, and I finally got surgery. So what they did, this might be a little gnarly, but I have a additional ligament or tendon, I guess you call it, in my knee, to where it's attached on the patella right here, and it ties it back to the femur. So
That's nutty.
that's probably why I gained a little extra weight. I'm a little heavier than usual, because I got an extra like patella tendon.
Favorite destination you and Bob have been to?
Cancun. We love that place so damn much. It's hard to beat. I really did like Bali as well. That was sick. But we're going to a few different places this year, so we'll see.
Okay, that's all for now.
Okay. Update. I'm 2.4 beers deep.
What age did you lose your virginity?
Once again, what if my mom and dad are watching?
You said make them juicy.
Shit, I don't even know. If I had to, like, trying to remember, they're around 15, 16.
When's the wedding? We already got there. But what car would you have escorting you guys?
Would it have to be one of my cars?
Any car.
Any car in the world.
Any car in the world, it'll probably be your car by then.
Midnight Purple R34 GTR.
Do you have a degree?
I have a degree in getting bad bitches and building cars. No, I never went to college. Did I even graduate? Do I even have a diploma? I have no idea. I just think school's kind of bullshit. They teach you so much horseshit in school. Like, I'm not saying drop out, but don't go to college if you don't know what the fuck you're going for.
Are you ever gonna get tattoos?
Ooh, spicy. As of right now, no. Because I have no idea what it would be.
And you want it to be meaningful, yeah?
Yeah, I'm not gonna get just some bullshit put on my body. Like, nah.
I feel it.
Nah, fam.
That's enough for now.
Oh. I think I'm on beer number 7. I've had quite a few brews. So if my questions don't make... if my answers don't make sense, that's why. Alright, here we go. I'm probably not going to put this in the video because I'm too drunk.
Can you ride a bike better than Joe Biden? You still wanting to move to Vegas or Arizona?
Yeah, they will sound fun. Except it's way too hot, so I don't know.
But you're kind of enjoying the heat when you're skinny.
This shit right here is busting.
Can you ride a bike better than Joe Biden?
My fucking dog that I don't even have can ride a bike better
Coda
than that
could.
piece of shit.
Coda good.
Joe Biden sucked my dick.
What was your job before YouTube and how you learned to work with cars?
My job before YouTube was parting out motorcycles on eBay. Mainly motocross bikes. How I learned to work on cars, it kind of runs in the family. My dad is a die-hard car enthusiast. He currently has a 67 Camaro, which I want to buy. Dad, if you're watching this, sell me your damn car. Yeah. And then self-taught from there. Thank you, Dad. Appreciate you, son.
Okay, next is, are you happy with life?
Fucking love life.
If you could tell the world anything, what would it be?
That is so deep.
I think I know your answer. It should be to think outside the matrix.
Fuck the Matrix. I don't have an answer for that. That's sober Devin answers. I don't
Okay.
I'm 7 beers
Okay.
deep. That's deep. That's deep. Next question.
How did you meet Bob? How did you and Bobby meet?
I got Bobby's number from my buddy Ryan years ago. And I texted her, hey Bobby, I'm Devin, what's up? And yeah, I don't know. When we officially started like talking and dating was when she went to my gym. She found me at the gym and I was like, what's up, playa?
Have you ever had doubts if Bobby was the one?
Never.
Drop your cars or drop Bobby?
I can rebuy cars. I don't know if I could buy another. I don't think I could find another Bobby. That'd be hard. Cars. Fuck that. I ain't giving up either.
Ooh, wait. I know I'm picking all the ones with me, but when is Devin showing up on Bobby's OnlyFans? Give me them toe shots.
You can suck my fucking dick.
Honey, it'd be kind of cute
No,
if we did
nope,
like a couple
never.
shoot.
Absolutely not. Zero.
Like
nope.
this video if you want a couple shoot coming soon.
You can shoot with my cars. I will not be seen in that ever. Nope, that ain't my forte, my guy.
What makes you laugh the most?
Bobby's dad. Bob. Is he back there somewhere?
He is funny.
He is a good guy.
What do you want as your first?
Would you like to join our Q&A?
What?
Join our Q&A.
You're on video right now, Rachel. Yeah?
Fuck, they're crazy.
You ever think about doing some gymnastics?
Some gymnastics? Fuck no. Next question.
When are you gonna propose? Okay. Okay.
I have one more question.
Have you done anal? You asked for juicy.
Mom, no.
Okay. Why do you keep driving? Why do you keep driving your girlfriend's car and beating on them?
Because I build the fuck out of them, so it's technically my car. The bitch breaks, who fixes it? I do.
Would you ever date a big girl?
Big girl? Like fat?
Yeah.
Like fat?
Yeah.
Fuck no. Absolutely not. If you're fat, you have no drive to be anything good in life. That's just how I see shit.
How many times a week do you have sex per week?
It's fucking. My parents are watching.
Okay.
Never. I don't have sex. All right, friends. It is the next morning. I feel like I had a few too many last night, but hopefully it made for a good Q&A. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out, my friends. I'll see you guys whenever this damn clutch shows up.